Hello, it's August 20th, 2019, and I'm here with the 5 things that I'm grateful for today. And the first thing that I'm grateful for, which was what I woke up to this morning, was a thunderstorm and rain pouring, and it was just so. My room stayed a little bit dark, and it was just delightful, so I got to sleep in. So that's the first thing that I'm grateful for, is I'm so grateful for sleep. If there's one thing to know about me, it's that I require a lot of sleep. It takes a lot for me to recharge, and I've been thinking about this ever since I was a little kid. I just remember not getting enough sleep. It takes, especially as a really highly sensitive child, going out and doing things and being around people, being in crowds, and just even being at school, getting really taken over by people's energies, and needing to rest in order to recover, in order to recuperate, in order to release that energy. So it's one thing that I've always needed. Or I would always do lots of activities, and I just remember being extremely exhausted and not being able to get enough sleep. And so that's why I'm so grateful for it now, is because yeah, I just it and when I sleep hard. So it's but I also sometimes have trouble sleeping because I also have anxiety. So another thing that I'm grateful for actually is music, because also, one, I've just been receiving so many messages through lyrics, through I love when I get messages through songs that I haven't heard before. And I'll just receive a synchronicity when I hear a song, or I'll just hear a lyric or a verse right at the right moment. Maybe I'm meditating or doing my yoga, and then I tune in right at the right moment to hear the perfect thing that I needed to hear from a message that I had a concern about or a question about. So that's cool. I'm really just thankful for music. That's one thing that always just keeps me grounded, and it helps me keep my moods regulated kind of too, and it just helps me to feel supported, honestly. So that's another thing that I'm grateful for. The third thing that I'm grateful for is water. Staying hydrated. I mentioned this one a lot, but also that could be with the rain too. I'm just grateful for it's just funny because I can hear my body. My body talks to me so clearly, and when I stop and listen to it, I can hear everything it needs. And sometimes it's just so persistent, or it won't stop until I give it what it needs, which of course, and so it just teaches me a lot about myself and what I need. So the fourth thing that I'm grateful for, you'd think that I would make a list of these things before I do this, but I kind of just jump on here and see what comes to me. But I'm grateful for I always do this, but Mother Nature. She's keeping me so grounded and so connected to myself. I also just am so in love with my body today. So in love with my senses. I don't know, I'm just feeling really in tune to my guides. I'm so thankful for them. They're my family. They are my family. I actually had this moment today when I was just laying in bed, and I was just crying because I was so thankful for them. Because honestly, learning how to feel safe without my family has just been it's been a very hard lesson. It's been really hard to let go of attachments, to switch my whole beliefs around what security means, what safety means, what family means. And it's just weird. It's weird to okay, so I just feel super detached. I feel super loving and super nurturing and super caring and gentle, and I can see where it's taking a lot for me to be compassionate towards myself, because when I'm not compassionate towards myself, I get really pushy, or I'm just hard on other people because I'm being hard on myself. And so it takes a lot for me to hold myself back and kind of sit myself back and let myself rest and take a minute to gather myself and be compassionate and be kind to myself. I've never been kind to myself. It's a whole new world to actually be nice to myself. So I'm just thankful for my guides to be able to keep encouragement, because if it wasn't for their kindness and their support, I wouldn't be making it through this, honestly. There's just no way. There's no way I'd be making it through without them. Like, it's just weird to like rely on their presence, to like rely on them. Like, it's just teaching me a lot about how to be like, because when you're like a codependent person, but you're also tend to be like, you can kind of go to the other extreme where you're like super independent, like you don't allow yourself to receive help. And like, for me, receiving help is like terrifying. It makes you feel like weak, and it makes you feel like, I don't know, it's just hard to accept. So that's one thing I'm learning how to do, is learning how to receive. And I'm just thankful that I'm able to receive just little things like opening up to guidance, and like just receiving knowledge and receiving information through that. So that's one way that I learn how to receive and to open myself up and to keep my heart open. I'm just thankful for, you know, my breath and being able to connect with that part of me. So I'm also grateful for my bed, and I'm grateful that I have a home to sleep in, like that I have a shelter, and yeah, and I have food provided for me. So I'm just grateful for that. So anyway, I hope this was helpful. I hope you can find 5 things that you're grateful for today, and I'm sending so much love.